Ever feel like your console or PC is just dragging its feet when you're trying to jump into a match? It's usually that old storage drive struggling to keep up with modern assets. This P310 from Crucial is one of those upgrades that makes you wonder why you waited so long. Right out of the box, it feels solid, and that pre-installed heatsink is a massive relief because nobody wants to mess around with tiny thermal pads and screws if they don't have to. It's got that sleek, blacked-out look that just disappears once it's tucked into a PS5 or a motherboard slot, which is exactly what you want. When you actually put it to work, the speed is noticeable. We're talking about hitting those 7,000 megabytes per second read speeds, which means those massive open-world games that usually take forever to load are suddenly ready to go in a blink. It's not just about gaming, though. If you're someone who spends half the day jumping between heavy creative apps like Photoshop or just trying to get a massive spreadsheet to open without stuttering, this thing handles the heavy lifting without breaking a sweat. It's built on that newer G8 NAND tech, and honestly, the efficiency is the real star here. It doesn't run nearly as hot as some of the older, power-hungry drives that used to turn laptops into space heaters. Now here is the thing to keep in mind. While it's a fantastic performer for most people, if you are a professional video editor moving massive 8K files around all day, you might eventually find the limits of its sustained write performance compared to the absolute top-tier, ultra-expensive drives on the market. But for the vast majority of gamers and home users, that's a non-issue. It's backward compatible too, so if you're putting this into an older system that doesn't even support the full Gen 4 speeds, it'll still run perfectly fine and give you a nice little boost over a standard SATA drive. The inclusion of that cloning software is a nice touch, too. It makes moving your entire operating system over to the new drive way less of a headache than it usually is. It's one of those components that just does its job quietly and reliably. You install it, you forget it's there, and your system just feels faster. If you're looking to breathe some new life into a machine that's starting to feel a bit sluggish, this is a really solid way to do it without overcomplicating your setup. It's fast, it's reliable, and it's ready to go right out of the box.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.